In this video, you'll be getting 12 dark fantasy book recommendations and a Brandon Sanderson dark fantasy. And you'll find Amazon links to each book in both the description and in the pinned comment below. Enjoy and happy reading! You gotta try this book series. It has necromancers and a cute animal companion, 𝗬𝗪𝗏 by Garth Nix. You need to see this. A magical bridge, prophecies, and forbidden romance. Mage's Blood by David Hare. You've never seen anything like this. An infernal TV show that steals souls, in which Lucifer is the hero who wants to be the Prince of Darkness by Michael Boatman. You gotta try this book series. An albino character with a soul-drinking sword that inspired Geralt the Witcher, Elric of Melnibourne by Michael Moorcock. You've never seen a series like this. An adventure in the Underdark, where the main character is a drow, aka a dark elf. The Dark Elf Trilogy by R.A. Salvatore. You gotta see this! A vampire hunter fantasy with a party consisting of a half-elf and a half-vampire. Vampire by Barb and 𝗂𝗍𝗄. If you got some value from the video so far, hit subscribe for even more dark fantasy book recommendations, dark fantasy stories, and dark fantasy ambience for reading dark fantasy books. Did you know there's a Survivor series where demons rise from the ground and in which 3 different characters' stories intertwine? The Warded Man by Peter B. Brett. Did you know there's a classic good versus evil fantasy centered around a magical elf sword? The Sword of Shannara by Terry Brooks. You gotta see this! A bloody battle between 2 emperors, where the main characters are caught in the middle. The Reborn Empire by Devin Madsen. Have you heard about the main character that secretly gets trained by the royal court to become an assassin? Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. I'm about to show you a dark fantasy version of Alice in Wonderland, but that takes place under the streets of London. Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman. Remember that you'll find Amazon links to each dark fantasy book in both the description and in the pinned comment below. The Brandon Sanderson dark fantasy. I'm about to show you a dark prison break fantasy where the main character has 100 days to create a copy of a soul before she is executed. The Emperor's Soul by Brandon Sanderson. And if you want even more dark fantasy books to pick from, then watch this video next for even more dark fantasy book recommendations. And remember the potato.